Sit back there. No, you don't need to be married or children. Amazing. Why are you looking crazy?
Me?
Yeah.
I don't know.
You look like you lost your dog. You like this. Why are you doing that?
I don't know. Just,
Did you know you were doing it?
I'm just chilling.
Chilling? That's how you chill?
Yeah.
I hate to see you when you're relaxing. Something on your mind?
No.
No? Were you like in your head?
No. I was just looking at this chair.
Just chilling.
Yeah, just looking at how white it is.
You love white people?
Yes.
You do love white people? That's why you're admiring the white chair? Are you thinking about how much I love white people? You want to take it home?
No, I got a chair at home.
Is it white?
No, it's not white.
Or it doesn't work? Oh. Are we ready yet?
Just about, we're a few minutes early, actually.
Nice.
About a minute.
I had a jacket on, but it's too hot. Amazing, huh?
Heat wave.
Yeah.
All week.
All week?
It's been in the 90s all week.
Yeah.
Humid.
It was 100 or something one day, right?
Valley's hot. Pomona's even hotter.
1 minute.
Tell me you leaving this week?
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow? Oh, man. How you feel about it?
Feel nothing.
Nothing? You live all over the world like the Jews do, right?
I wish. It's
You-
mainly here and
How come Jews won't settle down?
I don't have a home.
You don't have a home?
I feel like home everywhere.
Oh,
Not everywhere.
I'm sorry?
Not everywhere, but nowhere and everywhere.
Really? You like Netanyahu?
Like,
Do you agree with him?
I neither agree nor disagree.
What do you think about him?
I don't know.
Is he doing a good job or not? Because the reason I asked, I saw a report that some people, Jews don't like him over there.
Right now, the situation is not good, and he's the head, so he's responsible. So yeah, I don't think it's. Some people can say it's a miracle, but I don't think it's a miracle. I think it's not a good situation, and he's part of it, not all of it, but yeah.
He's a part of the bad situation?
Yeah.
I'm sorry?
Yes.
Really? How's he a part of it?
He's 20 years prime minister.
20 years? No, it's not. Good morning. Welcome to Fellowship. I am Jesse Peterson. You can check our YouTube chat line and pass your questions and comments on to Hake, and Hake will give them to me. Good morning, y'all. Good morning. How's everybody? Amazing. So, I was reflecting this week, and what I realized, especially after the women's forum this past Thursday, we had an amazing women's meeting last Thursday. It was deep. You missing a lesson, try to be cute. It was really deep. And the ladies are really working on themselves. And then, but what I realized, not just from that, but from the phone calls on the show, the counseling and everything, when I say that all thoughts are all lies all the time, I find that most people don't believe that. And And the reason I know they don't believe that is because they go back into their same situations all the time. Their mind tell, even if it's not the same situation, the thoughts tell them to create a new situation, that situation is better, and the people believe it, and they do it. None of your thoughts are yours at any point, anytime. All thoughts are lies. And what you don't know, because if you knew this, you would be free just like that. But what you don't know is that all thoughts are demonic, evil thoughts. There's no love, there's no peace, there's nothing but evil, demonic thoughts. All of them. Even those that seem to be right, they're still demonic. And what you have done, and I died before I woke up, is that you have taken those thoughts and you made an identity from them. And you call it you. And because you call it you, it's hard for you to let it go because you think you are the thoughts. And you're so identified with them, not knowing that they're not you. But they're demonic, they're evil. And if you were to really, and some of you are waking up, maybe all of you are working on it for sure. If you were to wake up and see that you are evil, you're going to get a little light from God will come, and that little light will shine on the darkness of those thoughts, which are demonic. They're evil. And then that little light, if you stay with it, and don't give up and don't let anyone talk you out of it, that little light will cause you to see eventually that those are demonic thoughts. They're not yours. The thoughts, if you really think about how you act and how you think and how you feel, you wouldn't do this to yourself if they were your thoughts. You will always create nothing but happy, good thoughts. You would never get in trouble. You would never create loneliness or fear or jealousy or envy or strife or false happiness or anything if you were in charge of those thoughts and if they were true. But they're not true. All the thoughts are all lies all the time. There's no such thing. And they're all demonic. They're all evil. That's why they bring you different feelings and different doubts. And you identify with it because you are afraid not to have any identity at all. You gotta make up some form of identity because it gives you a false sense of life. It makes you feel that you exist. It makes you feel important. And the interesting thing about it, God tells you that your thoughts are not my thoughts are not yours, and to bring all thoughts into captivity. But you don't do that. You live by them, and you call them you, and you create one thought after another one. You become, let's say you're not a lawyer yet, and you go to law school, you get your little degree. The first thing you do, you tell everybody, I'm a lawyer. And now you walk around thinking you're a lawyer. And you start to act like a lawyer, which you've been trained. Or you tell yourself, I'm weak. I'm weak. I'm a weak person. And then you start acting weak because you believe that's who you really are, this weak person. And when you start acting weak, you're fighting to try to be strong, and then you get a little what you think is strength. Now you're thinking of yourself as being strong. And then you have to work really hard to try to stay strong because that you have identified with that. And you don't know that that those are evil spirits working in your mind and emotion. I promise you they're evil. All thoughts are all lies all the time. The thoughts tell you, oh, my wife don't love me, or with the ladies, my husband don't love me. Now you feel unloved. And then you work overtime to try to make the man or the woman say, I love you. You never tell me you love me. And there's nobody there that to love or need love or even want love. But you listen to these thoughts and they're all demonic. And they are making you, because you don't know it, they tell you to identify with them. And so you're constantly, just think about how many identities y'all have. You have all kind of identity. And you think they're real and they're not. Even though they don't work for you, you still believe they're real. And you think that, and because the preachers and others have helped you to think this, you think that you're a sinner. Oh, I'm a guilty sinner. I got to get saved. And you go, you try hard to get saved. And then you go down to the front of the church and the preacher tell you, all you got to do is believe in Jesus. And then you say, yes, I believe in Jesus. And you cry, yeah, I believe in Jesus. And now the church applaud and she or he believe in Jesus. Now you walk around saying and thinking you believe in Jesus, and it's just a thought. You believe in Jesus, and then you go home and you cry. It's just another false identity you have picked up. It's crazy. All thoughts are wicked, evil, demonic thoughts, all of them. The ones that pick you up and let you down. The ones that tell you to do this and do that. But you think they're yours, and you won't stay with the little light. A little bit of light will bring you to know this. And so you don't trust the light, you trust the darkness. And you're stumbling around in your imagination in darkness and making a fool of yourself. Because you're listening to darkness. You won't listen to the light. You listen to the darkness. And then when you do something crazy, you make up an excuse or you blame someone for your craziness. And it's not you doing that. The thoughts do it for you. They make up excuses for you. And you're like, oh yeah, that's right. You won't follow the light. Some of you are starting to. But God want to give you his mindset. And he does have a mind that you can live with. You can be one with him, right? Think like him, be with him. But that's not going to happen. You can hang it up. It's not going to happen until you let all of your identities go. Until you stop believing in the darkness of in thoughts. All thoughts are lies about anything. And the reason you have to stop believing in them because you can't serve two gods. You can only serve one, even if you try. You can only serve one. And as long as you believe these demonic thoughts, you're never going to believe in God. You might well hang it up. You're never going to believe in him because you believe evil. You can't serve both. And all human beings, until they start to wake up and stay with it, they are serving evil by believing those thoughts. Those thoughts are wicked. Those thoughts make you want to get revenge against others. Think about that. Those demonic thoughts tell you to be angry. Somebody just looked at you the wrong way. Be angry. Curse them out. Someone just called you the nigger rah-rah word. Get mad, especially if it's white. Knock them out. Why do you care what people call you? That doesn't even make sense. It's just a word. But because you serve demonic thoughts, you believe in evil, you believe it, and you think it's happening to you because that's your identity. As long as you believe in thoughts, you're going to believe in identities, and you're never going to know God. You're going to think about him. You're going to pray about him. You got all that stuff, but just thinking about God is just a word. It's just an idea. When you truly let go of these false identity, all your thoughts about God will disappear. Really, you will hardly think about God. They will disappear. Because it's crazy that you think about God. Think about that. You think about God. What the? And then you don't know. God said that in Him there is no thinking. It's a knowing. It's not a thinking. But you heard about God, so you think about God. And then you think about God. Now you think you're better than the other people, so you judge people because they're not doing what you think they should do because you think about God. And you have this false morality that you've been trying to live up to, and it doesn't work. Nobody, the whole world trying to be moral, ain't nobody moral. Even the Pope, nobody moral. Nobody can live up to that. You've been lied to. You've been lied to by your parents, your friends, your church, and especially the mind. And so you got to let, if you want to be free, and you can really, if you let all of your identities go right now and never respond in any form or fashion to another thought, you can be free right now. Right now, because you won't be obeying the demons. The demons, I can call somebody up here to talk right now, and the first thing the demons say, oh God, somebody's going to look at you. And you go, oh Lord, I'm not coming up there. Someone will be looking at me. You worship the demons. Because without thoughts, you can't have fear. There's no shyness. There's no worry. You are everything when you don't live in your imagination, when you don't have thought. You are everything. You're the whole universe. But you don't know it because you believe thoughts. You worship the demons. And you think that God is holding something against you. Can you get any crazier than that? Why would God hold anything against you? That's not love. And so you think God holds things against you, so you treat others the way that you think God is treating you. And anybody else felt guilty about anything? Let's just see the hand. Anybody else ever felt guilty about anything? Okay. And none of you ever felt guilt, right? Am I right? Yeah. How about the young lady in the shades in the back? You ever felt guilty about anything?
I do, yeah.
I'm sorry?
Sure.
I can't hear you. Speaking to the mic. No, just that one question. Have you felt guilty about anything?
Yeah, I have.
Oh, okay. Everybody felt. Only stupid people feel guilty. Sorry, lady. Everybody feels guilty, so you're not alone. But why you feel guilty about anything? Think about that. That's dumb. But you think it's fine because that's who you are. You're a guilty person. And you say, I'm a guilty person. Now you have created another identity, and you think God is judging you, not knowing the demons convince you that you're wrong, you're guilty. You're supposed to be a Christian. You're supposed to be this. And the demon created the guilt, but you think you created the guilt, and now you walk around feeling guilty. And God is like, what the? And there's no such thing as guilt. That's an illusion. But in that darkness, we do stupid stuff to ourselves. Crazy stuff, right? But that's not you that's doing that. But you do it so that you can create another identity for yourself. Oh, I'm a guilty person. And then you walk around telling everybody, your friends and your family members, oh, I beat my wife today, I'm so guilty. Oh, I feel so bad. And then they're like, yeah, I know what you mean. I beat mine too. And so now you got two guilty people with false identities. Whereas if you just saw that you shouldn't have done it and what would drive you to do it, You will feel no guilt and you'll be free from it and you would never do it again. But because you're creating an identity, a false identity of being guilty for beating them, or they beating you, because women beat men nowadays, you hold on to the identity and you think God is judging you. And you cry out to God, oh God, please forgive me. I can't believe I did that. You're taking credit for demonic work. You're working for the devil. All thoughts are all lies all the time about anything. You are not your thoughts, and God has nothing to do with those thoughts at all. Zero. And God is not judging you for anything that you ever have done, ever will do, or is doing. You think that because you've been lied to that God is, and He's not. God doesn't judge, He forgives. Because God knows that it's not you. Something else is driving you. You just don't know it. You think it's you. And then you cry. But all thoughts are lies. All of them. The ones that make you feel good. The ones that make you think you're friends with someone. Because if you know that you're friends with someone as long as you agree with them or they'll agree with you. The moment disagreement comes, you become a quick enemy. A quick enemy just like that. What happened to the friendship? Or there are people who love doing things for other people. So I'm like, why you do so much for other people? Oh, especially women. Oh, that's just my nature. I'm a giver. I just love to help. Women got that bad. That's just the way I create. I love to help. I just go everywhere and just help everybody. I feed the hunger. I babysit for my friends. I do this. And then as soon as something goes wrong and people don't help you, you be like, I did all that for y'all. I'm such a nice person. I help. I did all this. You won't help me? Now you're mad. And you won't pause for a moment and say, okay, if my giving was sincere, why am I mad because they're not giving back? And why do I have to remind them, I did this for you? Why, if it was real? I want to encourage you, if you want to be free, and you can, you got to know, remember that all thoughts are evil. There's no such thing as a good thought or a true thought. That all thoughts are evil and destructive, and they're not yours. And you got to come into the light and love the light more than you love the darkness, and the light will destroy them. Those are demonic demons that made a home in you. That made a home in you. When she's crying, she's lying, because that's not her crying. Those are demonic spirits telling her how bad you are, or you need love, and then you cry, and then you want somebody to come along and say, oh, why are you crying? Don't cry. You are not crying. The demons are crying in you that you have identified with. You got to let thoughts go if you want to. You got to let thoughts go so that identities would disappear. You want to be whole. You want to be one with no identities at all. Stop putting these things onto you. You don't know anything about God. If God walked in this building right now, you'd go, who is that? You'd get mad at him. And he better not be a Jew, oh Lord. And he better not be white, the blacks will get mad. And he better not be black, the whites will get mad. Because you got these all ideas. You're not supposed to be walking around thinking about God. A thought about God is just a thought about God. It does you no good. It just gives you another false identity. I'm a Christian. Jesse, being a Christian, how should I act? What do you mean? You don't want to be a Christian. You don't want to be anything. So I want to encourage you, come to the light, and that light will grow, and you will stop fumbling around, falling around in darkness. Your whole life, The condition that you're in today is because you've been listening to thoughts. And every decision that you've ever made has always been wrong. And it requires you making another decision. You're supposed to live life. Real life is not making decisions. Real life is not doing, well, what if? What if I get this job and this should happen and that happen or that happen? You're not supposed to be double-minded, but you live in those imaginations. You're double-minded about everything. You have never made a decision, folks, and you never will. It's impossible. You couldn't make a decision if you wanted to. That's why you marry and date the wrong people. You decide that person's so nice to me, they smile at me. Or they did this for me, that's going to be a nice husband. Oh, he brought me some flowers. I'm sure going to marry this one. Or the man say, oh, she's so beautiful. Look at her, she's just so beautiful. And then she look around and smile at him. Oh, look, she's smiling at me. I got to date her. That's a good one. Or they say, she's a Christian. They meet a Christian woman, and you don't know you're walking right into the bosom of the devil. I met this good old Christian woman at church. Should I marry her? I'm like, no, that's the devil. The fact she's saying she's a Christian, unless she's saying it consciously, just to compensate. We got to use words to compensate. Compensate. Say, whatever. He black. But you're supposed to be conscious. You're supposed to have one mind. You were created to do that. Be conscious. God said to have his mind. And you have God's mind by staying present at all times, not going into the darkness of your imagination. Just because somebody's nice to you, that doesn't mean that's a good person. Really. Just because somebody, whatever, agrees with you, that doesn't make them a good person. You can bank on that. The devil tell you that's a good person, you say, okay. And then you start saying, that's a good person. Your mind is wicked. Your mind is of the devil. Your thoughts are not your own. You can't make a right thought. No kind of way. Good ones or bad one. All right? So I'm telling you this because I know some of you want the truth. You wouldn't be here if you didn't want the truth. Unless somebody brought you here and you didn't know where you were going. That happens sometimes. But you can be free. But you got to let go. You can be free. You got to let go of everything you think you are and you think you want and you think this. You got to stop thinking. And let the light shine. And let me tell you this, then I take your hand. In this journey that I'm telling you about, you don't need to be strong. You don't need to be strong. You don't need to be weak. You don't need to have faith. You don't need anything. You just need to come as you are. You don't need anything. So don't try to be, I tell people, go and forgive your mama. And that's the hardest thing in the world for most people, to go and forgive their mother, adults, right? And then they say, okay, I'll do it when I get some courage. Well, you're never going to do it. Because you got to go as you are and forgive. You can't build up courage and then forgive. That doesn't even make sense, but that's what the thoughts tell you. You got to, so you can come into the light as you are. Whatever you are. It doesn't matter. And it doesn't matter how long, whatever you did, how long ago you did it, what even was this morning. You're free from it. Really. And I promise you, God is not judging you for anything. And once you really come out of thoughts, as I'm telling you to, here's a see here, miss. Oh, you going to the bathroom? She going to the bathroom first. Everybody look at the lady going to the bathroom. No, I'm playing. He's not judging you for anything. And so, but in the thought, they judge you and you agree with it. Yeah, I'm wrong. I'm wrong. You say out loud, you say it to yourself, I'm wrong, I feel so bad. I can't believe I did that. And you hold on to it for dear life for the rest of 100 years go by, you still remember what happened 100 years ago. It's like women. Sorry, ladies. Well, not really sorry, but this is why a man should never, ever, 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 but never tell a woman his issues. Never. Always show strength toward with the woman, right? She asks you, how you doing? Oh, hey, honey, how you doing? I really love you. How was your day? Now she set you up to tell her everything. And then your ego, you believe that she loves you and that she cares. And you tell her everything, and 50 years go by, she'll remind you of it. How you gonna tell me what to do? Remember 50 years ago you stole the money bank? And you like, 50 years, what happened? And she remember like it happened that morning. You're not, because she lives in her imagination, you're not supposed to be doing this if you want to be free. And you can be free right now. And one other quick thing, think about this. Can you get any dumber than to get angry? Angry people, dumb people. Frustrated, angry, revengeful. What sense does it make to get angry at anyone about anything? Think about that. You know you gotta be crazy. It doesn't make sense to be upset and frustrated. Think about that. Can you get it? Resentful. They love being resentful. What sense does it make to get angry? At any time about anything for any reason. What sense does that make? Yes, ma'am.
So the day of the Women's Forum, I had like a little realization in my own life, and I wanted to bring it to the forum, but I couldn't. But it was that, and you touched on it this whole segment. For me in my life, it was just about it being enough to know. Like you talk about how thoughts produce more thoughts that produce more thoughts, and we as people, we add to things. We tell these stories. We have a whole life in our heads, and we can add to it endlessly.
Yeah.
And I just realized that what's really helpful for me, what I realized is just simply to stop adding to it means to just know that it's enough to know. In like the moment, if I'm feeling like frustrated or whatever it is, I don't need to add to that story. I don't need to add to those things and continue that on. It's just enough to know that in that moment, in the present, as you call it, I'm just feeling those things. And
even better than that, let's say you get frustrated or angry. Just see it, but don't call it you at all. You're right, don't add to it. Do nothing about it at all. Trust the light, and the light will destroy. It's darkness, it's just wickedness. But if you add to it, you give it life.
yeah, it was just as simple as that for me. It was just enough to know. It was literally
Yes.
just enough to see it, and that was the beginning and the end of it all, like right there.
Yeah.
And there, I couldn't add to it. I didn't add more to the story there. It was just
Add nothing to
Yeah.
it. Just see it. Amazing. Have you ever been heartbroken?
me. Yeah.
You?
Yes, me.
Yes. What was wrong with you that you were heartbroken?
Lots of stuff.
Lots of stuff?
Yeah, but
Meaning
it was
what?
it was all my fault.
One of the most, let me just add another dumb thing. These are all dumb things because we live in our thoughts, right? Just imagine, think about this. You could break up with someone, your boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife. You've been together for 2 years, 3 years, 1 year, 10 years, 20 years. and then y'all break up for whatever reason, and you say to yourself, I miss her, don't leave me, or I miss him, don't leave me. And you start crying, and in your mind you wish you were still with that person. And then you wish you had done differently with that person. And then you run around crying, telling everybody about. And people are like, what's wrong? Oh, my husband left me. Oh, my wife left me. Really? After 20 years? Yeah. What are you going to do? I don't know. Can you get any dumber than that? That's just next time y'all cry over somebody, just know you're stupid. Really, just say, look how stupid I am. What sense, and I want you to tell me too, what sense does it make that you cry over somebody else? And then you tell yourself you're lonely. Who is lonely? But what sense does it make to cry? Oh, and I used to do it, so I know what it's like. I driven up and down the coast many times, sitting by the dock of the bay. But I was stupid, I didn't know it. If you leave now, fine. My peace comes from somewhere else, not from anyone or anything. But you cry. Anybody ever cry because you broke up with somebody? See? Ain't that dumb? Don't you feel stupid right now? Why would you if you were free, people can come in and out of your life, and they come, they go, fine. It won't affect you at all because that's not where your peace comes from. It's not based on money, places, and things, or people. Why did you cry?
I cried over heartbreak because I made
Girl,
that.
give me a tissue paper. Huh?
I made that thing, that person, whatever it is. I
Yeah.
made it too important. And it was, but however, it was in that heartbreak, quote unquote, that I realized where I was wrong. I realized that I did make this thing or this person a god. And in seeing those things, it was like the most freeing thing
Right.
that could have ever happened to me. And I did realize that a peace, like a calm, that doesn't come from me because as real as those like tears or whatever, as real as that felt, it went away not of my own. It was just like in a moment, it was gone.
Yeah.
And so in that heartbreak, I just realized that all that stuff is stupid and it is silly and there's no point in it at all. And
Right.
so it allowed for me to, in my own life after the fact, create space in all things. It taught me a lot, this false heartbreak. It taught me to like leave things.
I did not stop crying over heartbreaks until I forgave my mother. Because when I was really into dating a lot, in order for me to break up with a woman, I would have to have another one on the side. Otherwise, I couldn't break up with her. And so when I found out we were about to break up, I'm out there looking for another woman already. Because I thought I couldn't even live without it. Isn't that crazy? And you're right, I made them God. And the reason I made them God because my mother was my God. I hated my mother, resentful toward her. And whatever you hate controls you. Whatever you become angry at control you. And so I made the woman my God. And when God wasn't around, there was no peace in the Middle East. But once I forgave, then all that started to change. And I didn't know it was going to change, to be honest. I didn't know you could get over that and just live free. I did not know it. But you're right about that. Isn't it stupid to cry over somebody leaving? Anything else?
Nope, that's it.
Yeah. What do you say about that, Hassan? Why are you waiting on God? God waiting on you. Isn't it stupid to cry over somebody?
It is. I cried over you.
That's right. What a fool I've been. Why did you do it?
I don't know, but I have done it a lot.
See, he doesn't even know why he's doing it.
Yeah. Just same answers as we've been hearing. I've definitely was getting a false like peace from that, and like definitely made it the God and all that stuff for sure.
Do y'all understand that all thoughts are lies, they're wicked, they're not yours, you don't make these decisions? Any questions about that? What do you think about that, Hassan?
Yes.
All thoughts are lies.
It's so like letting. It's interesting when you like last year when you were talking about letting go of everything, and then the kingdom of heaven really appears.
It really does.
It's like you really appear. You get everything once you are nothing.
You gotta let go of everything and everyone. Everyone. If you try to hold on to anything or anyone, you're not gonna enter into the kingdom. You will never be whole. It's not gonna happen. God said that if you want a life, you gotta give up a life. You gotta give up you. You gotta give up you. Because you is fake. You're fake. You're not real. That's evil. You're taking on false identity. You got to live. And the world wants you to have identities because that's how they control you. They give you identity. You're a doctor. You're this and you're that. And then they give you a false identity. Now you got to try to live up to that. And they're going to make sure you don't live up to it. Really. Let go of all your identity. Why not be free of everything, including thoughts? Your thoughts are not your own. And then you can't be, once you do this, because the world, and don't be taking this like a Christian take it. As you're waking up and when you wake up, the world is going to go against you. They're going to try to destroy you. Your father, your mother, especially your mama, your friends and your family, everybody. But don't take pride in this. It's not you that they're trying to destroy. Good. But they will try to destroy you. And if you care that they're trying to destroy you, you're not going to make it. Because you haven't discovered yet that there is no you to be destroyed. How can they destroy something that doesn't exist? But because you think that you exist, you think that you could be destroyed. You think that you could be hurt. I got to defend myself because of my reputation. They are messing up my reputation. What reputation? People don't think highly of you anyway. And if they do think highly, they'll think lowly real soon. What reputation? If you had no reputation, what is there to destroy? If you had no sadness, why would you ever try to be happy? Or if you had no happiness, why would you ever be sad? Think about that. You're not a guilty sinner. That's just another false identity. And then when you feel bad about something that you did, you're feeling that bad because you love the thrill of feeling bad. I feel bad. That feels good. That's another identity because you say, I'm a bad feeling person, so I'm another person. And that's not you at all. Let your identities go and stop believing the thought. And for now, because you're so attached to them, you're going to believe them for a while. So for now, relax in them. Because you don't know how to just let it go yet. Because if you didn't let them go, who would I be, right? So in fear and trembling, relax in them, the thoughts and the feeling, because they want you to react. They want you to do something. That's how they stay alive in you. But if you live with it and did nothing about it, just live with them, they have to go. The darkness will have to leave you. And the darkness will become homeless and they'll live on Pico Boulevard until they can find somebody else to get with, some other body, mind to make a home in. I promise you, you're nothing what you think. And I promise you, all of your thoughts are demons, and you have nothing to do with them except you identify with them. All your life, you've identified with them. Right here, Nick.
The first time I was here, I knew that I was moving to LA, that I am moving to LA. And this time I've noticed, I've been watching this incredible fear, well, not incredible, but in the body, this fear. And you're talking about fear and trembling, relax in it. Is that what I should be doing? Just watch it and one step at a time, don't worry.
and never think about what if. Let's say you move to LA. Right away, the thought's going to say, well, what if this happened?
Yep.
Or what if that happened? And you go into that too, and it won't work for you. Because if you had no what if, everything will automatically work for you. One thing will lead to another one. You cannot fail. One thing, but the moment you put up a what if, you walk into darkness. You're expecting something to happen. And a double-minded person is unstable in all their ways. All their ways. Amazing, huh?
Amazing. Yes.
So when will you stop? Anything else about that?
Well, I'm wondering about my job and yes, the what ifs. It just
You wondering about your job? What about your
quitting.
job? What?
I guess I'm a little. I know it's not me, but I'm a little afraid of quitting. Afraid of finding another job.
And who is afraid?
Not me.
Well, why you call that you?
I don't know.
That's an example of the thought. The thought like, oh God, you quit your job. You moving down to LA. What if you don't get another job? That's dumb, right? And now you're afraid to do it, afraid not to. Just because you listen to the lies. And then they tell you, well, once you get to LA, make sure you do this or do that and freak out and all that. Stop listening to the thoughts and you will have none of that.
Okay.
That make sense?
Yes.
Yeah. And I promise things will work out if you're not double-minded like that.
Okay. I understand. Thank you.
Right on. Amazing. Any questions? Right here. In the black. Young lady.
I don't really have any questions, but
Did you raise your hand?
yeah,
Oh,
I do
okay.
have just a comment, just on the thoughts. Like, I do feel like I've been allowed to love the thoughts just because that's how God set it up. Like
That's what?
that's how God set it up.
To love the thoughts?
Well, I love everything, but I do love just the setup. I feel like it's a symbiotic relationship, mutually beneficial. The louder the thoughts, the more you should be reminded to observe. And in one silent prayer, you do say that if you keep observing thoughts, you'll be surprised by what you remember. And I've been able to just observe, many memories and just be able to realize that God really was with me like the whole way, my whole journey. But I just was so ungrateful, like he would throw me a bone and I would be like, that's not enough. I want more. Like, thanks, but I want more.
Okay.
And it was like never enough. So that's just to comment on what she was saying. When thoughts are there, I just observe them, and then if there's memories, I observe that, and you just keep going, and that's just how it's set up. You can't
And when
really
you say
change
you
it.
love them, what do you mean you love them?
Well, I love that you're reminded to just keep observing.
Oh, reminded. That's why when we have these meetings, I suggest that you get rid of your moral value, see what happens. I suggest that you, in life, agree or disagree. Have neither one. Don't agree or disagree. So that you remember when these situations come, you remember, oh, I'm not going to agree or disagree with this. Then you start living.
I guess I do have one belief in a struggle that just not disagreeing or agreeing with anything, that I do have realized that is my segue. Like, my segue would be like, yeah, and then continue. Or I'd be like, no, and then continue. Like, I don't know other segues. I'll be like, interesting point. Like, I don't know what else to say. I'm like, amazing observation. Like, I've realized I'm just like yes or no is the first word I respond with.
Right.
So there is a little belief in that is a struggle, but there's just a biblical question that you're like, if you don't agree or disagree, you'll be one with the truth. And I was like, oh my God, that's so, well, it's not difficult, but there's a belief that it can be difficult. But I just have to be more aware, but I have realized that, and it's a little frustrating because that's just how I've always continued a conversation.
And the reason that you have started your conversation like that or agreed along, because you're insecure, right? You feel like, well, if I don't agree or if I this, they're going to say something wrong with me. I got to make this person comfortable. I got to go along with, I got to say something, but you don't.
Okay.
There was a young lady at the meeting the other night, and she asked, am I wrong for not having anything to say when she's around people? I'm like, no. If you don't have anything to say, don't say anything. What are you gonna s And the only reason you're making up stuff to say around others, you feel uncomfortable not saying anything, and then they feel uncomfortable with you being quiet, because now they feeling the pain of looking stupid. So they try to make you say something so they can feel better, and you're trying to make them feel good so you can feel better.
Yeah. It's even just like a look. Like they'll give you a look, and I'll be like, well, no, not like that. Like, so
Yeah. So you got to catch it and stop doing it.
Okay.
You got to shop those things by not responding to it at all.
Okay.
All right?
Yeah.
Amazing.
Thank you.
The young man in the white way back there. Next to Hassan, yeah. You
Hello.
were here before, right?
Never.
You never been here? Oh,
Never.
You look, I guess all white people look alike to me.
Thank God.
So did you know I thought you were somewhere else, but I'll ask you now. Did you know you need to forgive your mother?
Actually, Hassan brought that to me once before, and I went to my mother and I forgave her and my father as well. Or at least I believed that I forgave them, but
But what?
maybe I didn't. Maybe you're going to tell me something I need to know.
No, I'm just asking, did you do it?
Yeah, I forgave my mother, yeah.
And how did it go?
She started crying.
Nice. And what did you do? You knew she was lying when she was crying?
I can't say yes or no to that. I don't know.
And what did you do when she cried?
Embraced her and told her that I forgave her, and I hope she'd forgive me as well.
You got to go back, buddy.
She's not here anymore, so how do I forgive her if she's dead?
I embraced her. He embraced the devil because the devil cried. Well, now that she's gone, just realize she couldn't help herself. Even when she was crying, it was all fake, but she couldn't help it because she's angry at her mother and father, and she's been living that way the whole time. But had you known, you would not have embraced the devil. You would have known she's acting out because she doesn't want you to go free, and she doesn't want to admit she's wrong. Most people cannot admit that they're wrong. It's easy to blame somebody else. But just realize she couldn't help it. All right? Any question about what you've heard so far?
No, just listening.
What do you think about the thoughts?
I think thoughts can direct our lives, but maybe it directs us in the wrong direction.
Right. They direct your life right into hell. You're right about that. So, any question about it?
No.
Are you shy right now? Nervous?
What's the question?
Are you nervous?
I don't know. Maybe.
Oh, okay.
I don't usually speak publicly around a microphone, or I don't know.
Oh, you don't?
No.
And why not?
I've never given the opportunity or never came to a place like this.
Oh, you never speaking in public before?
No.
Really?
I mean, not with a crowd of people I don't know, and in person I don't know, and questions that I'm not aware of.
Oh, okay. And the idea of speaking in public is what to you? Like now, what are you feeling right now?
I don't know. Hard to say.
You want to find out?
Sure. Let me
Come
know.
on up here.
Hi.
Hi. Look out at the people.
Hello.
How are you feeling right now?
Cool.
What's going on inside of you right now?
Happy to be here.
Yeah. Are you nervous up here at all?
No?
No. And why not?
I'm on camera. I don't know.
Yeah, the world looking at you.
Hi.
What are you feeling right now talking to the crowd?
Happy to be here.
Oh yeah, you're not nervous or shy or anything?
No?
All right, good.
Sometimes if we're being honest, sometimes in my life I've feared the opinions of others, so I haven't been able to vocalize or communicate my thoughts verbally when I'm around other people.
And you feel what from other? You have felt what?
Fear.
Fear? Why?
Fear of the opinions of others,
Oh.
or the way people perceive me, something like that maybe.
And why did you feel that way?
I have no idea. The
Oh.
devil controls my thoughts.
Right. Are you working on overcoming your thoughts?
Yes.
Hassan told you what to do?
We're getting there. It,
Did
some,
he,
it tells me some things, yeah.
Did he tell you you need to just watch those thoughts and not call them you anymore?
Yes,
You did?
yes.
Are you doing that
As best as I can, I hope.
the best you can?
Trying to silence my thoughts and just being
Talk
present.
to the people out there. Don't just look at me.
Oh, okay. Yes, Hassan's given me some of this insight, tell me to watch my thoughts and observe my thoughts.
You been doing that?
I hope so, I think so.
Oh, okay. Well, do that. Do the
Okay.
silent prayer. Did
I
you
don't
tell
know
you
about,
about the silent
I don't know
prayer?
about the silent prayer.
Well, how are you going to observe your thought? Did he tell you how to do it?
Nah.
What a beta. I'm gonna tell you about the silent prayer, so you can learn how to do it in a minute.
Please.
All right. Thank you, man.
No problem.
I appreciate it.
Thanks for bringing me out.
You're welcome. The young lady in the shade want to come up next.
Okay. I'm okay. I'm so sorry.
So what now?
I don't want.
Speaking to the mic, I can't hear you.
I don't want to go up there. I'm okay here.
You don't want to come up here?
Yeah, I just want to observe. I just came to observe. I was not expecting any of this.
That's the beauty of it, right? Speaking
It's
to the
great,
mic.
but I don't want to go up there. I'm sorry.
And what would happen, and why don't you want to come?
I'm uncomfortable.
Uncomfortable?
Yeah.
Speaking to the mic for me.
I'm uncomfortable.
And why are you uncomfortable?
I don't want to be on stage.
I can't hear you.
I don't want to be on stage.
And why not?
I just don't want to.
And why not?
I don't have a good reason for you. I'm
And you
sorry.
say you feel uncomfortable though?
Yeah.
Did you say that?
I'm sorry.
You felt uncomfortable to come up here?
Yes.
And who is feeling uncomfortable?
Me.
You? And who are you?
I don't know how to answer.
Speaking to the mic for me.
I'm going to have to pass to the next person. I'm sorry.
What's happening right now inside of you that makes you, what's going on? Inside of you, you're feeling, what's going on?
I just don't like the attention.
And what attention?
This.
So what now? I can't hear you. You're not on the mic.
Oh no.
So what now?
I'm sorry.
What kind of attention you dislike?
This.
This?
I'd rather just kind of be quiet and observe.
What is it like to live a life in fear like that?
It's not fear, it's preference.
It's what?
It's just my preference.
So is your preference to live a life of fear?
No.
What do you mean is your preference?
I just kind of want to observe. That's my preference.
I'm sorry?
I just wanted to observe
Of what?
what's happening here.
How will you know what's going on inside of you if you don't face the fear?
I would have to do that on my own.
You can't do it
Yes.
when no one is around. What the? I'm all by myself now. I'm going to face this fear.
I'll figure it out.
What?
I'll figure it out.
Figure out what?
How to face that fear.
But you have an opportunity right now. Why not take advantage of it?
I'm not interested.
I
I'm
can't hear
sorry.
you.
I'm not interested
In what?
in doing that right now.
You love your misery?
I'm not miserable.
Yes, you are. If you have fear, you're miserable.
Okay.
Okay. So you love living a life of being afraid?
No.
Then how will you overcome if you don't face it? I'm just asking. I'm not going to have you come up so you can calm down a little bit.
I'll think about what you said.
And
I'll
what did I say?
process how I'm going to overcome my fear.
Yeah. And so who are you?
I don't know if that's a true question.
So what now?
Do you want my name or?
No, tell me who you are. The person that's feeling this fear, uncomfortable, who are you?
I don't know how to answer that question.
You don't want to answer that?
I don't know how. I feel like there's some. I don't really know how to answer that question.
So how can you say, I feel uncomfortable if you don't know who you are?
Well, I know that I'm a child of God.
You what?
I know that I'm a child of God
And how do you know that?
because I believe in God.
You what?
I believe in God. I follow Him.
What? I didn't hear you. Just speak up. I'm old and black. Speak up. You said what about it?
I said I believe in God and I follow him.
You do? You follow God?
I do.
And do children of God have fear?
No, but they can deal with fear, and that's something that I would have to overcome.
But how are you going to overcome if you don't face it?
I think there's a time and place, and for me, this is not now.
Now is the time, and now
For
is the
me,
place.
it's not now.
What other time than the time that presents itself?
No, I
He's
understand.
giving you a time right now. Hold on a minute. Yeah, he said, come on up. He said he made this possible right now.
It's okay.
You're not going to listen to him?
I don't feel like I need to do that right now. It's not that I'm not listening to God, but I don't feel like I need to go up on that stage right now.
All right. Okay, guys, she said she doesn't feel like, forget it.
All right.
Oh, man. Okay, any questions?
No.
Thank you. Anyone have any questions about anything? Yes.
Jesse, I don't know if you ever, maybe I missed it, you ever answered the biblical question about truths and facts.
Right.
I think I missed
I
that.
think I dealt with it on the radio.
Oh, that's why.
Okay.
Okay, I'll run it
I'll
back.
give you an example. Fact is that all people live in their thoughts. Fact is that all people think that they are what they think. They think that they're their thoughts and their feelings, and they think this and they think that. That's a fact. Truth, they're never going to overcome until they see that it's not them. And only truth can change that. And that's the truth. There's nothing else that can change it but the truth.
Okay.
It's a fact that, like the young lady was saying, she has fear. That's a
Right.
fact.
Okay.
But the truth is, nothing, nobody, or nothing gonna, she never will change from that until she face it and let it happen and let the truth come in and change it. Because the truth is the truth. And the truth is not a fact, it's the truth.
Okay. Okay. Perfect.
So what do you think about what I said about thoughts this morning?
So this week was hard. Well, actually, this week was amazing, but it was a mess. It was a mess, and it wasn't pretty for sure. When it comes to thoughts, I've heard you say that all thoughts are all lies, and I heard it, and I'm like, yeah, and I've said that, and then I was confronted with working on myself, and I guess I thought that the working on myself part was off limits, that the devil wouldn't use that part. So I thought it was off limits, and it wasn't. And so I identified with working on myself, and I realized that's where I went wrong.
Yeah.
It was an identity, and I had all of these thoughts about how I should be, what I should think, how far am I? Like all of these wild thoughts. And then on top of that, I forgot that I'm a thrill seeker. And so, or I'm working on the not me is a thrill seeker.
Yeah.
And I realized that the not me was going to do everything it could. It was going to kick and scream and fight, and it was going to essentially use everything, even my working on myself. I just really thought,
See how
I thought
all
it was,
thoughts are lies?
yeah, I thought it was off limits. I thought honestly, I thought that there was like this sacredness about working on yourself, that the devil would not use it, and he did, or whatever. And the not me was just rolling around with it. They were buddies. They were just,
What a
yeah.
mess.
It was a mess. I told you, it was a mess.
A person that's truly working on themselves never think about, oh, I'm working on myself. That's just another thought. You ain't working on yourself, dummy. You're thinking.
And what's funny
You
is
are
I'm like,
thinking.
hey, don't call me a dummy. But that's the
What
not
a
me.
dummy. You feel better, miss, knowing that another dummy's in the room.
Yeah,
That's dumb.
I know. I know. I can more than anything, more than knowing anything, I can see. That's really what's
That's all
really
you need to
important.
do.
I can
is to
see.
see.
And I think for me also there was a struggle with forgiving my mom. That's something that I've not been shy about,
Right.
because she's not here. And so it was really difficult for me. And I realized this week after I had this meltdown episode craziness, I realized that with my mom, I think that the reason why I was struggling to forgive her is just what you were speaking on today, which was the revenge. Because I was thinking what she did was not right.
Yeah.
If I forgive her, it's almost like I'm saying that it was. And that's the crazy part about this morality of this right and wrong, is that if it didn't, I couldn't forgive her because I felt like then I would be giving her license to everything that she did. First of all, it was in the past. And second of all, there is no right box or wrong box to put it in.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So,
Absolutely.
yeah, that's what I'm starting to see, some things. So,
Nice.
yeah.
Well, you stay with it. And I hope you all heard her say, I thought I was working on myself. I thought this. That's what the devil wants you, the spirit of evil. It wants you to think you're working on yourself. Because when you think you're working on yourself, then you're not. Working on yourself, you're getting away from thoughts. You're not coming to thoughts. You're getting away from thinking. Just think, if you never, or realize, well, because conversation, let's think, if you never thought of yourself as being lonely, could you ever be lonely? If you never thought, I'm lonely, you would never feel loneliness. If you never thought, I gotta be like this person or that person, you will always be yourself. There will be no other choice but to just be you. If you never thought of yourself as a sinner, you would never try to be a saint. Or if you thought of yourself as a saint, you would never have to fight not to be a sinner. You're not supposed to be thinking either way. You got to stop thinking
Just
because
think-
you're wicked. Yes.
But I will say that this is my question. So you're saying don't think,
Right.
but it's the not thinking that feels so uncomfortable.
In what way does it feel uncomfortable?
Because you.
Oh, I know what you mean.
Yeah,
It just
it's
occurred
like
to me, but what do you
where's
mean?
the anchor? Like,
Okay.
what do you rest on? Like, it's, and then I guess then that becomes kind of a, do you trust God? Do you trust the truth? Because it feels like there's nothing. But it's funny because that's exactly what I said the first time I came in here. I was like, well, I'll just fly off into the sky, without my thoughts. So I guess it's still there.
Alexa, how do you respond to her? Well, I'm not thinking, there's nothing to relax on. What do I do? And you say,
I don't really have a response to that, to be honest, because in my own realization, in my own process and how I'm understanding all of this stuff, for me, it's just enough to know in the moment, whatever it is that I'm seeing, and to just let that go. And I wouldn't want to add more to the narrative of like, well, what's going to happen to am I just going to float off into the sky? That to me is like adding to it, producing more thoughts. So for me, it's just like, it's enough to know that in that moment I'm thinking that or feeling that and leaving that alone.
okay. What do you say to that? Take the mic for me. She said, what do I have nothing to rely on? What am I going to, right? What am I going to rely on if I'm not thinking?
I've been zoning out a bit. I didn't get a lot of sleep last night. I'm being honest.
Be honest, because a lot of people sit ready to meet and zone out.
Yeah.
Their body is here, but their mind is somewhere else.
Yeah.
Did you go and forgive your mother?
Not yet.
And why not?
I don't have a reason.
You don't have you love your hell?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
But I'm working through it.
I'm sorry?
I'm working through it. I'm actively trying to stop my thoughts as they happen.
But how will they stop if you don't have the light to help you? I mean, to do it for you.
Okay.
Because you can't do it at all.
Yeah.
Why not go and forgive your mother so you can be free?
Well, last time I talked about timing and feeling like I'm ready to do it, but today feels like that's not really an option. It's just do it because I know what the outcome will be.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I guess I've been making excuses.
And who been making those excuses?
I don't know. Yeah, I mean, obviously up here, I don't know where the devil.
Do you think they're coming from you? Like, oh, I'll wait until she feel better. Oh, I'll wait until. Who's telling you that? Are you saying it to yourself? Or telling yourself that?
I think I am.
You do.
Yeah.
You lost.
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
Well, just suffer until you're ready.
Yeah.
Most people love their misery,
Yeah.
right?
Mhm.
They love their hell and they don't want to get out. So
Yep.
just stay in there until you're ready. All right? Well, mess.
That's a way to. That's some way to put it.
Yeah, just stay in your
Just
hell.
stay in there. Okay.
Another thing I want to tell you about that, leave people in their hell and don't judge them. They have a right to stay in misery. Really. They have a right, and don't try to save them. You can't save anybody. You can't even save yourself. But what will happen, the same spirit that saved you from your hell will be in you, and that spirit will help someone else if they want it. You can't do anything about it. But the spirit that saved you from your misery will be with you, and if someone come along and they want it, it will give you the right words to say. It will work through you to help that person. It won't be you. It'll be it. It won't be you. So leave you, stay in your hell, man. And keep dozing off.
Yeah.
Go whichever way the devil throw you. Amazing, huh?
No.
No,
I don't know. I don't think so.
That's not amazing?
No. I mean, yeah, what you're saying is amazing, but I'm not feeling amazing. That's why I'm here, you know.
I know.
I'm trying to work on this.
But isn't it amazing that most people love their hell? I'm telling
Yeah.
people right now,
Yeah.
all thoughts are all lies all the time
Right.
about anything,
Right.
no matter what. And to stop, identify with
Mm-hmm.
them, you'll be free. Most people don't want to do that. Like, what the?
Well, when I feel myself stopping my thoughts, I do feel better.
Of course.
You know, there are these moments where I cut it out, you know, and I feel
And
great.
you don't want to stop them, you just want to be aware of them. And the spirit will stop and will take them away from you.
Yeah.
All right? Okay, well, just stay a minute, don't forgive your mama until you're ready.
Okay. I'll let you know next week.
All right.
Yeah.
The young ladies asked, well, what would I do if I stopped thinking? What would I hold on to? What would I do? And you say, in the hat, and you say,
What'd she say again?
you weren't paying attention either, huh?
Kind of. Yeah, I was kind of daydreaming for sure.
She said that, correct me if I'm wrong, but she said, well, Jesse, if I stopped thinking, what would I have? What would I hold on to? It feels like I would have nothing to hold on to
Yeah.
if I stopped thinking. Am I right? Yes. Yeah. Okay. You say?
Yeah, stop thinking. Be stupid, I guess, you know?
What would happen if she stopped thinking?
I mean, you stop essentially crushing yourself, you know, with your own thoughts, basically. That's what happens. To me, it happens to me too, for sure.
Yeah, it happens
a lot.
to everyone.
Yeah, a lot,
Yeah.
for sure.
And what should she hold on to? She needs something to hold on to. She wants something to hold on to. What should
I
she
think
hold
it's
on
different
to?
for everybody, though, because, like, I think it just depends on your confidence. If you're really confident, then you're smooth, you know, you're just hanging out. But if you're very insecure, like you said with the one girl, your thoughts eventually start to eat you alive, basically, because
Yeah.
you're not confident.
Are you confident?
Yeah, for sure.
Really?
Yeah.
And how are you confident?
I mean, where I get my confidence from, sometimes not the best places, like my ego. You know what I'm saying? I'll do stuff, and I do it well, and then
Right.
I get my confidence from that.
Yeah.
But then when I don't do that well, it backfires. So I'm like, damn, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And why do you think when you do well, you have it, when you don't do well, you don't have it? Confident. Why do you think it happened that way?
Well, it's an illusion. Something
So
that we
why do
invent
you
in our
call
head.
it your confidence? You're right about that.
Yeah, it's wrong. It's wrong.
Confidence is
sure.
an illusion.
Yeah, it is.
And when you think you have confidence, now you got to work to hold on to it.
Yeah.
And then when you don't hold on, you don't
Yeah.
do the right what you
You
think is
become
right.
the opposite. You
So
become
why don't
insecure.
you drop it and don't think either way?
Well, I have been working on that for sure.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I've been just trying to be like in the present, you know, like just
Yeah.
be in tune with the surroundings, not with your thoughts,
Oh,
basically.
okay.
You know.
Yeah, no such thing as confidence.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I mean, you want to have some level of energy in your will. You know what I'm saying? To
I'm
me,
sorry?
that's the way I see it.
When you let go of all these ideas, you're gonna have perfect energy.
Well, I think that
Really?
goes based on what you're trying to say to her, though. It's like, what is she going to hold on to? We're all trying to hold on to something in our head, you know?
And that's the problem.
But what are we going to think, though? That's what she's trying to say. What are we going to think? We
That's
can't just
right.
be brain dead walking around.
You can't be brain dead walking
Yeah.
around. You brain dead already. In thinking, all brain dead people think.
But let's say you're at work.
Right.
And your boss walks in. You're doing you're on the computer.
Well, that's your practical thinking. God gave
That's
you
what
the
I'm trying to
gift
say,
for that.
though. Let's say he comes in and you're like, hey, get this done. And then immediately now
You
got
get
the
it
what
done.
ifs in your head. What if I don't make it? What if I mess up? What if I do?
But don't go
and
with
that's
that.
it,
Let
boom.
that pass and just do the job and let it, whatever
I agree.
happens, happen.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's I'm working on it as well. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Like
okay.
when you said last time, are you one with peace? And it's true. Like if you're overwhelming yourself, you're not at peace anymore.
Yeah.
If you're comfortable and you're chill and you're doing everything with grace, you're at one with peace.
But if you never went with thoughts, you will always be at perfect peace. It would be impossible not to have perfect
Yeah, I mean,
peace.
yeah, it's a perfect world, but
No, a
you know?
perfect peace. Your world would be perfect.
I mean, yeah.
The world
in
is not
theory, of
gonna-
course, in theory, it sounds beautiful.
Not
but
in theory.
it is in theory, Jesse.
Okay, I'll come back to your theory in a
right.
minute.
All right.
All right? No, I like it in theory.
Oh, you got me now. No, I'm saying
No,
in theory,
no, I ain't got you, but
Yeah.
I like you in theory.
I mean, it's good though. Like
Oh,
I
you
said,
think that's good?
they're just exercises. You know what I'm saying, to keep us going. I agree with it.
Oh, okay.
You know.
In theory.
Yeah, I'm not against it or anything.
Theory.
But like I said, life is not perfect. Let's say right now I crash. I'm driving and I crash. I'm gonna be like, man, I gotta call my insurance. My insurance is gonna go up. Yada yada yada. XYZ. Now, that's life. You know what I'm
As
saying?
you were talking about crash, do you see yourself crashing?
See what I'm saying? How I just played a fake scenario in my head?
Right.
That's what I'm saying.
Isn't that amazing? He said, what about if I crash? And if he see a crash.
That's what I'm saying.
He's sitting around, and now he's trying to figure out, what am I going to do? It's all in the mind.
Yeah.
But if you never saw a crash, you would never have to think
Yeah,
that way.
exactly.
Amazing. I want to get to her question first. Finish it, and then we'll come back to your theory.
All right.
The young lady in the green want to tell the young lady in the black, what should she hold on to if she's not thinking?
I don't think there would be anything to hold on to.
Meaning what?
Well, if we're letting go of all of the identities, all of our identities, and we come to we come to that place where we know we're nothing, there's nothing to hold on to. I don't know what that looks like myself, but
You don't know what look like.
for me not to like identify with anything, I know I still do identify.
Oh, okay.
I still am dealing with that as well. But I just, yeah, I don't know what we can hold. If we're holding on to something, it just seems like another identity that's popping up to replace whatever we let go of.
All right. Was that helpful? She didn't know what to tell you.
I really didn't. Yeah, because I'm not there. So,
Right, absolutely.
but I'm trying to figure this out day by day.
The young man in the white shirt want to tell you, if she said that if she stopped thinking, what would she hold on to? She got to have something to hold on to. What do you say to that?
Perhaps first she should just try it and then see what happens. So to go through it and the answers will come naturally rather than trying to strategize it.
Where you from?
England.
Oh, you sound that way. Come on, tell the rule.
Yes, sir.
Welcome. Any questions about anything?
No.
All right. This young lady want to respond to that, and then I'll respond. We'll move on. What should she hold on to if she stopped thinking?
Well, for me, this whole conversation, I've been just questioning. I think I'm not understanding, and I'm trying to find the right definitions that help me understand the difference between thinking and letting go and being at peace and being at one,
Right.
and what that means without any thought. And you said the word like practical thoughts.
You know, you got to go. God gave you the ability to think for practical things. That come from God too. How to run a computer, how to build AI. All that mess. I hate AI. And all that. God gave you the ability to think. That come from God too, but not to live by those thoughts. It's just a tool. So when you're done making dinner, the dinner's over, right? You don't live by it. You use it as a tool. That's it for practical thoughts.
So then it's like finding the tool of not having thoughts.
Right, you find the tool by letting them go. What should she hold on to if she let them go?
That's what I'm trying to find out. Yeah,
I'm sorry?
that's the question. Yeah.
What would happen to you if you stopped thinking right now and never thought again? I know your husband would be happy, but what would happen to you? Your husband's like, yeah.
What would happen to me? I would be a person without emotions, I would just be a cloud.
A what?
A cloud? Like.
A cloud?
Yeah.
Would you be on the same cloud here in Florida?
Yeah, one of those clouds.
Really? And how do you know that would happen? You'd just be a cloud.
I guess I'm imagining when those times that I don't have thoughts,
Right.
I guess I'm imagining a cloud.
You're back into your imagination, huh? Okay. Well, just hold on to your cloud for a minute. I want the young lady in the back, and then the young guy very in the back want to respond. What should she hold on to? Yeah.
Shouldn't hold on to anything anymore.
And why not?
Because I know you want to be free, Mimi. So stop identifying with what happened with your mom, whatever she did. If you let that go, see what happens, and you probably wouldn't have anything to think about. You'd probably be grasping for something else to hold on to. And then you have
But she's afraid that if she didn't think, she's going to float away.
She's not going to float away. She's probably going to really start having some peace and then not know how to deal with it because it's boring and you think like you're not used to it. We're not used to having peace.
Okay.
So my mom just whispered in my ear. She's like, I think we would start living.
What?
My mom just told me, she's like, I think we would start living.
Did you tell her to get back?
No.
Can you tell your mama, say get back, stop thinking for me?
No.
No, why not?
Because that does make sense.
Oh, that made sense.
Yeah, that does make sense to me.
That made sense.
Yeah, if we didn't have an identity to cling to, we could really start living.
Okay. Thank you.
You think I'm a beta now, huh?
See, I'm not thinking that. What? You went right back to another thought. Yes, sir. Nick, somebody get the, yeah. Because Darren's way over here right now. The young man in the back, wait, yeah.
I think that she's holding on to her, or she needs to let go of her thoughts because she's holding on to something. And as soon as she lets go, she can have peace. But until she she stops thinking, she can have peace.
But she understands that she needs to stop, and she want to stop. But she's concerned that if she stopped thinking, what would she have? What would she hold on to? She needs something to hold on to.
I don't
like
think.
when her husband leave, you hold on to the pillow. And the pillow feel like the husband. It's not the husband. It's an illusion. But she wants something to hold on to. What should she do?
I think she should let go of her thoughts and that she should live in the present because she's living in the
But
past
she
or the
know
future.
that, but she want to hold on. What would I do? Right?
Let her live in her
Mimi,
misery.
Come here first. I'm sorry. Hold on, Mimi. And I'm going to try to get to everybody, all right?
You
Yes.
say stop thinking, but thoughts are still there. You
Right.
know that. We all know that thoughts come. So to say stop thinking, it's not really that simple. And then to stop thinking, some of these thoughts are engaging. And some of these thoughts are like, I'll wait. I'll stay here all day. I'll make you think about me all day long. Oh, I'm going to come back tomorrow. I'm not leaving. You thought you were going to get rid of me? Oh, I'm here. So this is kind of that what I'm describing. It's like some of them you feel like you can't let them go even if you try. They're like, I'll be here. I made a home here. I'll stay
They
if I
have
want
made
to.
a home in you.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm the
And they
first
don't
to
wanna
admit
leave.
it. I'm the first to be. When I came in here, I was like, oh my, what is this? And then I was like, I need more and more of this
Yeah.
because it's really exactly what's going on inside of me. I'm the first to admit it. But to say to stop thinking, first of all, what are we talking about? And then second of all, some of these thoughts are like, I'll stay here all day. I'll come back tomorrow if I need to. I'm not going anywhere.
Okay. I'm staying and you going to love me. I ain't going nowhere. When you say that?
She's lost. There's no saving her. No, I think that if she wants to continue to live in her misery, she can. But as soon as she wants to see the light, she has perfect peace now. And if she keeps losing her thoughts and she's in the past and the present, she's not in the now. And the now is where you have peace. But she can let go of her thoughts. But it's very difficult. But you can let go of your thoughts. You're not God.
Okay. It's interesting, too. God said for us to let go of this. He's like, stay away from the imagination. Those thoughts are not mine. They're not yours. Bring it into captivity. Bring all these thoughts and don't go with them, right? The young man in the white shirt, and then I'm going to move a little faster to him. He wanted to tell her.
I didn't have my hand raised or anything.
I saw it on your mind.
Oh. I'm just hungry at this point.
You what?
I'm just hungry at this point. I'm waiting for lunch, so.
You wait for lunch.
Well, I'm
huh?
ready for it.
They never tell you got to eat, you're hungry.
Yeah.
Right on. So you have no help for her or advice at all?
At least for myself, I try not to live in the past or try to have that victim mentality towards anybody, family.
And how do you do that?
I keep myself busy. Sports, fitness, reading, living in the present.
And so when you're not doing your sport, they come back, the thoughts come
Oh,
back?
yeah, they're there.
But they're not
That's
supposed to come
inevitable.
back.
Say it again?
That's not going to work for you.
It works for me.
No, they keep coming back.
They're always going to be there. They're just,
They're never going to go away?
I don't think so.
That's what she think too.
They're there. You just got to deal with them and ignore them and
Where do they come from?
Not give in to them, not get susceptible to them or angry or bitter. Just
Where
we all
do-
have trauma. It's
Where
big
do
different.
the thoughts come from?
I think when I'm idle, when I'm not keeping myself occupied or if I start overthinking,
And where do they come from when you're idle?
imaginations, Satan, the spirits, influences, things you watch on the social media, radio.
How do you know that? Where they come from?
What's if I'm looking at the social media or a platform, a television, that's usually when thoughts start arising. I would say.
Oh, okay. Amazing.
Yes.
All right.
By the way, I just wanted to say thank you for all your work that you do on the YouTube. It's great stuff out there. I'm always recommending you to a bunch of people I come
This
across.
your first time here?
My first time here.
What's your first name?
Alan.
Welcome, Alan.
Yeah, I'm
All
from
right.
I'm 30 minutes away from here. I said I gotta come check this guy out.
You're 30 minutes away from here?
Right.
Right on.
So.
All right. Well, stay with it. Are you doing the silent prayer?
I'm not even aware of that. I don't know how that
okay.
works.
All right. Well, I'll tell you in a minute.
Sure.
Okay. Well, welcome, man.
Oh, thank you.
I saw this hand first, and then here, and then across the room. Yes. Is this for Mimi?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, what came to mind for me is it seems like once the thoughts stop, all that's left to do is what's in front of you to do.
Okay. But you want to hold on to something.
Isn't that something you can hold on to is what's in front of you?
You can hold on to that?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Whatever. No, I'll play.
But like in trying to add something practical to it, there's days where when the thoughts come and I just can't let them pass, that I sort of have to go to more elementary things. Like if I have to say in front of me, like I was sitting here like feeling the tears come and I just said, okay, there's a hardwood floor, there's a white mug, and I have to start seeing things that are real and in front of me, and I have to act like a kid and just be like, okay, there's no like, don't rage, fear, all these weird concepts, just literally what is in front of you. And you like name the chair, or you just like, when I came to counseling here, that's what I had to do to not feel, I took the hallway and I had to just be like, okay, there's chairs, it's kind of dark, it's feeling cool. And then my mind calms because I'm like, okay, these are the only things that are real right now. And when I can identify them, like the thought of just letting thoughts go and then being in the world, like having an anchor, just like literally what's in front of you. And it works because you're thinking about something. You can think like all the details about this like mug or whatever is in front of you. And like that at least kind of exhausts it a little bit. If you're really feeling that pent upness, it's what's helped me in insane situations.
Did I see your hand? Who hand? Oh, okay, right here, and then here and here. Yes.
Yeah, honestly, I just think you're afraid of the pain. You know everything you have to do. You've heard it a million times. You just want to hold on to a pamper. So just stop being beta, go through the pain, and see what happens, you know?
But she want to hold on to something.
She wants to pamper.
And like, what would I do? I'll fly away.
Yeah, don't be afraid of the pain. Just let go of the pamper and see what happens. You might cough up that thought one day that you thought was you. So.
Okay. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
What should she hold on to? She want to hold something to hold on to if she stopped thinking.
Yeah, she shouldn't hold on to anything, but I go through the same. I know what she's talking about.
Does his voice sound familiar?
Yeah, y'all.
Whoa.
Y'all know.
His voice sound familiar.
I know all y'all's voices too. I listen.
Like Jesse, I just want to answer that biblical question.
Yeah.
What should she hold on to? Did you recognize Josh? You did?
Yeah.
Did you, Nick? Oh, you knew that was Josh?
For sure, yeah. I saw him coming.
Yeah, I saw
I met him a
Nick
few
at the
times.
beginning there.
What?
I saw Nick at the beginning when I first came in.
Oh, Josh from Georgia. I just want to respond to that biblical question. Go ahead.
Yeah, yeah. It's just uncomfortable to just not do anything, and I go through the same thing, Mimi.
Okay.
Yeah.
What should she hold on to? She want to hold on to something.
She should let go of thoughts because thoughts are devils talking.
Right. She know that, but she want to hold on to something.
Understanding that the devil is talking and you want to hold on to him might help not want to hold on to him, because thinking is really not something you're doing. It's the devil talking. It's not something you're actively doing. And being present is not something you're going to achieve or you're doing. It's the evidence of God's presence there to guide you.
Okay.
So letting go of the idea of achieving or doing it or letting go like a practical thing, it's just the devil's talking. That's the thinking, which because you're hearing him, you think they're your ideas.
But you want to hold on to something.
Because Because maybe she doesn't understand that it's saying, I want to hold on to the devil.
Oh, okay.
But you don't have to hold on to that because it's not yours anyway. It's not something you're doing. You're hearing it, but it's not something you're doing, so you can't stop it. You can't say, how am I going to shut the devil up, is what you're saying. You cannot. But when God's presence is there, or when you're present, which you think is something you're going to do, which isn't, it's just God has already created the world, and he said from the beginning, it's good. In being there, you trust that what he said is true.
Okay. Let me do this because of time. The young man in the army hat want to respond. And then we got to move on. And the anchor baby want to respond. The anchor baby. Yes, sir. Well, she want to hold on to something, or she'll float away, and this young lady going to float with her.
I mean, I know it's easier said than done. Just feel everything, like that feeling. Let the feeling happen, and then don't focus on it anymore. And I know everyone's kind of been saying the same thing, but just don't think about it anymore.
100%. You got to feel it. You got to live with it. You got to walk with it. There is nothing to hold on to. There is no you. So who's going to be holding on to what? And this idea that you're going to float away, who's going to float away? Who's going to float away? Who are you talking about? Because she had a phone, who's going to float away?
I get
if
what you're
there's no
saying.
you, how can you float away? This
Right.
illusion going to disappear.
Right.
That there is a you that need to hold on to something. The evil spirits are telling you that too.
So is that me playing God, trying to control them?
That's you listening to the devil trying to control it.
Okay.
You got to stop listening to that. But you got to be, as he was just saying, you got to be aware of the pain, the thought just saying, what are you going to do? There's nothing to hold on to. I need something that's not you talking. And it's not from God. God said that in order to have a life, you got to lay down a life. You must be born again. And he's talking about all these ideas and identities that you have. The idea that I'm going to float away, that's just another lie from evil.
Okay.
Because who's going to float away? There's no one there to float away. The illusion will float away, if anything, and the devil doesn't want to be taken away from you.
Okay.
That makes sense?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And thank you to everyone that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Amazing. I saw you had a while back.
Yeah, there's so much I wanted to say, and you actually brought it up. I've been cheating on God by doing the opposite. Like, I have been seeking answers using AI. See, because it's not my thought, so me believing other people's thoughts was enough for me to say, oh, that's not my thought. I'm just believing what other people believe. And I'm beginning to realize by our conversation that that is everything in AI is just like my brain, and I'm literally a walking AI.
But you can't cheat on God.
Well, my soul's asking all these questions to the AI,
But
and I'm
that's
coming
not
up
your
with
soul
answers.
asking, that's the devil asking.
Well, that's, yeah, so my soul is playing the devil, I think.
You playing with the devil.
Oh, I'm playing, yeah.
You and your soul are one with the devil.
So when I'm playing with AI, I'm also playing with the devil. I got you. I
Well,
understand.
I don't know much about AI, but I don't know.
No, AI is just a cloud of thoughts. That's all it is.
Oh, okay.
It's a machine that tries to think the next thought. That's all.
Nice. I saw the anchor baby. Jesse, your hand, anchor baby?
No.
You didn't raise your hand?
No, but the question was answered.
I'm sorry?
It was answered.
What question?
Mimi.
Oh, okay. So she needed more help. That made sense, Mimi? Yes. Okay. Yes, sir. And then here.
I just wanted to also add, she was saying like, oh, the thoughts are, it's going to be there tomorrow, I'll be back. But people only focus on that side, but also the truth is working for you 24/7 too. So then it's always, the presence is always there, so you could always, just like how the thoughts feel like they'll never go away, but just don't ever forget that the truth is.
Matter of fact, it's the truth that brought you here. It knew you were looking for something. And it brought, the one thing about the truth, it loves us. He loves us. He really does. And once you start looking for him, you will find him, and he's never going to leave you again. You know, in the Bible it says it's better. What about the plow thing, James? You remember where, Derek? You remember what it is, Derek?
Oh,
You're a little Bible thumper. Nazi.
Oh, you got
James has it. I have a black producer. Can you believe that? Look, my producer is black. What?
Luke 9:62 is Jesus' declaration. No one who puts his hand to the plow and looks back is fit for the kingdom of God.
Yeah. I warn you, do what you want. I'm not trying to scare you. If you're not ready to get on this journey and stay there, don't even start it. Because if you start it and then some people talk you out of it, or the devil talk you out of it, the hell that you go back to is worse than the one you're leaving. Really. So if you're not ready to stay with us, don't start it. Just suffer in your misery until and if you make up your mind, I'm ready to overcome this. It's better not to put your hand to the plier if you're not going to go all the way with it. Don't do it. All right? I think that's it for the hands. What I want to tell you, I want to encourage you to stay with this. And I promise you, as a living witness, all of your ideas and all of your illusion will disappear, your fake self. You're not your thoughts, you're not your feelings, you're not your emotions, you're not your body, you're not your job, you're not this or that, you're nothing. And once that disappears, then you're going to know who you are. But you got to go the question Mimi asked about, well, what do I hold on to? Nothing. Go through hell. You got to go through hell with all your illusions before you can find heaven. Ain't no way around it. And it's only difficult because you think you are losing something. Who will I be if I don't have my identities? Who will I be if I don't say this or that? Who will I be? What would I hold on to if I have nothing to hold on to? If I lose myself. If you want life, you got to lose yourself. Or you're going to be like one of those little Allah Abba people, or one of those little Jews, or those little Christians, those little Catholics, those little atheists, whatever, walk around lost. You'll say, oh, I'm a Christian, I know God, but you'll be forward. You'll know about him, but you won't know him at all, and you won't have perfect peace. You can have perfect peace, but you must die, meaning the false you must die. I promise you that. You got to get over your blackness, your whiteness, your Jewishness. God said to worship him in spirit. He didn't say worship me in Christianity or Judaism or Alawabaism or worship me or your mind or in words. Worship me in spirit. You got to worship him in spirit. And the only way that's going to happen, you got to die from the darkness. You got to die from what you think you know. You got to forget about God. Because as long as you think about him, all you're going to have are thoughts about God. And you would never know God, and you will fight for God. You'd be out there fighting, holding a picket sign. Somebody say something bad about Christianity, you're ready to run out and hold a picket sign as though you're defending God. And you're defending an illusion. Really, and last thing, you got to live without agreeing or disagreeing. What's wrong with you? You feel like you got to agree or disagree. You don't have to do either one. You could be free. And let the fighters who agree and disagree, that's all they fight over, ego. My way is right, your way is wrong, your way is wrong, my way is right, and they fight. And neither way is right. That's why they're fighting. And don't fight with the devil in your mind. Stop fighting with evil inside of other human beings and inside of yourself. Don't fight. Lay your weapon down, and the Spirit of truth will fight for your behalf. You could be free, I promise you that, but you gotta let these identities go. You gotta stop believing thoughts. All thought. The thought they were telling the young lady, oh no, you're uncomfortable, you're shy, don't do it. Those are demons. Those are not her thoughts. And a whole lot of people are like that. They're shy, they're afraid. What will people think of me if I go up there? Those are demons talking to you. It's not you. Any questions or disagreements with that? So, yes, real fast. Hold on for a minute.
I think what you're saying about the stop thinking is, I think what you're trying to emphasize is the way you react to it, right?
Don't react at all, because if you think, you are gonna react. You're gonna overreact. But if you don't, if you just know those thoughts are not yours, there will be no reaction to it.
Yeah, but like, again, we're gonna have thoughts because there's always cause and effect in life.
But
I'm saying,
you're
so
not-
if something happens, we're gonna have thoughts. But like I said, the importance is the way we react to it. It's like if my boss asked me, "Why didn't you do this?" I'm not gonna just stare at him like.
But I don't
He's
mean
like, I'm asking you
I
a
don't
question,
mean doing your
answer.
work.
You know?
I'm talking about these thoughts are telling you.
But let's say
who you
after the
are.
meeting, I'm still gonna have thoughts of how the meeting went. But it's just the way I react to them is gonna be, it's gonna be the difference. If I panic, if I'm cool about it. See what I'm saying?
Don't even hold on to thoughts of how the meeting went.
No, I agree with you. I completely agree with you. Like,
But what
let all
is
the
that-
little details, let them go. Like, I completely agree with that,
But what?
100%, because we invest our ego in those thoughts. I get that 100%. But I'm just saying, like, I think it's better. It's just, like, what I'm trying to say is, this the way we react to them. It's gonna be the complete difference.
Because of time, what did you say about cause and effect? You said it'll always be.
So like,
cause-
there's always gonna be situations where we're gonna have to react to something. Like, let's say anything. We're just
How many people agree
continuously.
with that? That they're always cause and effect, and you got to always react to something. Am I right? Hear you right?
I mean, you don't have to react to everything. I'm just saying,
Right,
like, you're
something.
living your life. Like, there's, let's say, a family member passes away. That's an event. You know what I'm saying? And there's going to be effect from that event.
Why?
That's cause and effect.
Why?
Because that's just like the way life is. But that's what I'm trying to say, though. It's the way you react to them is going to be the complete difference.
Okay, let me just say this as I'm looking at the clock.
Yes,
How
sir.
many people believe there's always going to be cause and effect? None of y'all believe that? Okay. And this young man that has not said anything, you believe that, right? Did I see you agreeing? The young man in the blue. No, this one.
Did you say young man?
Yeah. In my eyes, at this
Bless you,
age,
brother.
you believe there's always cause and effect?
Oh, I don't know about all these big philosophical questions. I'd say generally yes.
And why do you believe that?
Because I see that in the world. I see it in physics and chemistry, and there's cause and effect.
Okay.
And there's also cause and effect in relationships.
And why? The young lady in the back says she want to respond to that.
Go for it.
She's like, no, she didn't say that. Why is there always cause and effect?
This is my first time here, but in listening to the last hour, I would say there would not necessarily need to be cause and effect, but there often is in relationships.
And why?
I'm not sure.
You're not sure? Oh, okay. Amazing, huh? The man next to you want to respond. You believe in cause and effect?
I think I used to.
I'm sorry?
I think I used to.
How about now?
I'm entertaining the thought that there is not.
And why is that?
Well, I think there are laws of nature.
Everybody just relax. It's not a test. It's a fellowship. There is no right or wrong. All right, just fellowship. We're helping one another.
I think in the context of this conversation, something happening in our lives causes us to feel something or react in a certain way, and I don't think that that's true. I think that we can observe what happens to us and not have a reaction to it.
Amazing. The young man right by you there, he just died in response to this one.
Will be?
Yeah. You believe in cause and effect?
In certain instances, I'd say it applies.
I'm sorry?
In certain instances, I say that, yeah, it does apply.
And why?
You kick a ball, it goes far. Cause, effect. So, practical applications. But if you're speaking more so from the depths of an individual, just like inside of yourself, I think you're able to control a cause and effect, right? So you could see an accident and take it upon yourself to either run over, help the person that's in there, or say, oh, they'll be fine, right? And just keep walking about your business. It had nothing to do with you to begin with. So
Okay.
I see it in that instance. So, yeah, I believe in cause and effect, but not in all circumstances.
All right. Okay. Hake. I saw Hake hand, and then the young man in the black shirt, the last word on you. But Hake first. Hake of the Hake Report.
There doesn't have to be a cause and effect with something happening and your thoughts go crazy. Like some people can get on the stage with no thought about it.
Right.
And a person can overcome having the thought about it with that. And I think that that's the case with everything, probably.
Okay. Amazing. The young man right next to you there, he want the last word on this. You believe in cause and effect?
Yeah.
and why?
Like someone said earlier, every action has a reaction to it. So that's cause and effect.
Okay. Every action has a reaction.
Yes.
It does. But what would happen if you didn't react?
If you didn't, even not reacting or choosing not to reacting is in itself a reaction.
Oh, it is? Nice.
Cool.
Okay. Yes, sir. Last word. Then I got to wind this up. Lord have mercy. Yes, sir.
I just want to say that philosophical questions are just a distraction. And I
I'm
feel
sorry?
like I said that philosophical questions.
About cause and effect?
Nah, just this whole thing for an hour. I feel like that's why people are dazing out and stuff. It's a distraction. No one really cares.
No one really cares?
About philosophical questions. It's opinion based. It's thoughts. We just got to go based off feelings. That's
What's
it.
a philosophical question today?
I don't even know. That's why I'm here. It's been an hour. How do you guys feel? I don't know. It just doesn't make me feel anything.
It does, so why do you call it a philosophical thing?
I feel the same as you. I don't even know how to pronounce it too. I don't know.
You don't know? Okay.
Yeah, but I
Any
just...
question?
No questions, but I do believe that thoughts are evil.
You do? Why do you believe that?
Because you wore a shirt like that, and you thought that I looked good. And it's
What?
matching the chair. And that's evil.
Oh, amazing.
Amazing, man.
Thank you, man. Good job. Let me just say, the only reason there's a cause and effect because you believe it. If you never thought about cause and effect, you would never react to anything. Overreact to anything. It's abnormal to overreact to anything. You're lost in your mind. And when you overreact, you're creating a situation for yourself because you overreact. But if you never overreacted, there will never be an effect. It only happens because you make it happen because you think it's happening to you. And so you're overreacting and you just create another situation. There's no you for this to happen to. If you never over, and I promise you there's nothing in your life that you should be overreacting to. Nothing. No matter what happened, you should not be overreacting, period, because in all honesty, it's not happening to you. You should think that it is. That's why it is. Another life out of hell. They are hurting my feelings. She's talking about me. You took this from me. You took that from me. You lied on me. Now you're reacting because you're thinking that it's happening to you, and it's not. You got to lay down this life if you want to be free. You're living dead. Your eyes are open, barely breathing, and you're walking dead. Christ said, and I close with this, if you want a life, you got to give up a life. You got to give up your illusions, your false self. Stop fighting, and whatever happened to the ego, let it happen. And you will get to a point where you will have no thoughts at all. You will only have the practical one, how to work your job, how to make dinner, and those kind of things, but you don't live by those things. And that's a tool. You will have that, but all this other mess going on, it'll be gone. The light will destroy the darkness, and the darkness will be with you no more. Your thoughts are dark. They're wrong, even the good ones, so-called good ones. So in closing, I want to encourage you, for those who don't know about the silent prayer, we have a silent prayer on the website at rebuildingtheman.com/silent prayer. Do that. See that you have this hatred heart. Go and forgive your mother because it came from the mother. Forgive her. She did the best she could. Her mother screwed her up. And when you forgive her, mother, I'm sorry for resenting you. I'm wrong. I realize now you can't help yourself. If she cry, let her cry. If she blame your daddy or you, let her blame. If she fall out and die, just say, oh, mama dead. No reaction. You can't do nothing about mama dead anyway. Why react to that? You only reacted because you try to convince yourself you love mama and you feel bad because mama is dead. And it's a lie. Really. So forgive them. God will forgive you. And he's going to allow you to see it with a little light. And in seeing, you're going to see who you're not. And in seeing who you're not, if you stay with it, you will start reacting. Whatever happens, you will not react, and you will be free. But you got to lay down this life. You got to come to the light. Bring all your stuff to the light, your garbage, and the light will destroy the darkness. And the devil hated the idea that you may find God. He thinks one day you will find God, and he worked overtime in your mind and inside of other human beings to try to stop you from finding God. That's the last thing he wants. So that's why he's constantly talking to you. That's why he's constantly making you feel something, because he's trying to distract you to keep you with him so you will not find God. He doesn't want it. So endure. Let your ego take the pain. For those who want it. If you don't want it, live in your hell, live in your misery. God doesn't care, and I don't care. I don't feel anything about it, and God doesn't feel anything about it. You know how God lets you stay in your darkness until you walk the light? He'll let you suffer. He'll let your kids suffer. Your mama, your dad, everybody suffers. Because he's not going to bother you if you don't want it. The truth is not going to change for you. It's going to stay the same and let you suffer. You got to invite it in. So do the silent prayer, rebuildingtheman.com/silent prayer. Stay with it and just watch. Stop fighting. There's no reason to fight. Stop arguing with people over mess. If somebody want to have an abortion, let them have an abortion. Kill your baby. That's your baby. That ain't my baby. All children are not my children. Some children are hell. Some kids are evil. Are those your children too? They got these little sayings that make you feel something, and now they use you. All children, my children, your children, our children, we need to raise $1,000 for the children. And then they keep the money. But they're our children. The world will drive you crazy if you don't overcome it. You got to overcome the world inside of you and outside of you, inside of others. Human beings are evil. There's nothing good in human nature. That's why God will give you a new nature. He will give you his nature. Human being, everybody that you know is evil. There's no good in them at all. That's why you must be born again. So do the silent prayer, forgive your mother, your father, and your father. Don't hold anything against yourself, and I promise you, you will have a perfect life. But you got to drop the anger. You got to drop the identity. And I appreciate you all tuning in. Don't forget to check out the merch and all that stuff. Y'all know what to do with that. Any announcement? No announcement. Stay with it. Stay with it. I'm black and slow, and I'm telling you the truth. It's in you. Nobody is smarter than you. Nothing. It's all in you. And the dumb people are ripping you off. Oh, I'm a psychiatrist. I'm a psychologist. I'm a lawyer. I'm a physical therapist. Come to me. And you go to them and they rip you off. Because in your mind, you think they're smarter than you. And they're not. They just have. It's harder returning to God than it is to get a degree. Everybody have a degree, a piece of paper, right? But finding God, most difficult. Because you've identified with evil. It's easy to go down to the schoolhouse and pay those people some money, and they'll give you a piece of paper. And then you feel good about a piece of paper, and you'll still be lost. I'm a doctor. You got to call in Congress. You got to call me Congressman John Doe. You just can't say John. They need to remind them they're congressmen and senators and doctors and lawyers because it's ego fulfillment. They don't want you to just say their name. What the? But anyway, I'm out of time. Bye. I'll do the biblical question tomorrow on the show.